And that's a beautiful bit of stealth parking, if I say so myself. Today we are over at Bayview Conservation Park. This is over at the Redlands area on the eastern side, past Logan City. This is a main road here called Beenleigh-Redland Bay Road. Just across there is a street called Rocky Passage Road. There's a secret little entry right here. It's not that secret, but secret enough that you can miss it. And this is going to be my start point today. Let's go. They call this track Native Dog Road. There we go. What I'm on the hunt for today is a stone hut. An old stone hut. A fella by the name of John. Top bloke apparently. A bit weird and eccentric. He lived in this bush, I don't know, 100 years ago or more. And he built himself a little hut right in the middle of the bush here. He used to, I don't know, go to the local town or village or whatever to get his supplies with his wheelbarrow. Rumour has it that there are gunshot round holes still to be able to be seen at this stone hut. And I think he had a nickname, John the Russian. I'll tell you what, the mozzies are out in force today. Check how many are on my skin right now and all over my shirt. Jeez. Maybe let's start running so they can't stick on my back and my skin. I'll tell you what, there are so many mosquitoes out in force right now. And I made a major rookie error. I forgot to bring the insect repellent. I feel like a lot of my blood is already being drained out from all these mozzies. I can't outrun them. I'm running, and then just a bit further down, there's a whole another family of mozzies waiting for me saying, welcome. Nom, 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 nom. And let's see if I'm on track. Yep, there it is there. The old stone hut. Bayview Park has a plethora of mountain biking trails. Here's one of them. This one's actually pretty cool. The maze. Okay, one way out here. Lots of great signage on all of the trails here. It tells you the distance of the trail. It's got a name, and they are pretty good. Now, compared to a lot of other mountain biking trails, Bayview has pretty tame ones compared to, say, West Mount Cotton or even at Mount Cootha, the Gap trails. But they are still fun nonetheless, and there's loads of them all around here. Great for cardio, great for a bit of exploration, and yeah, I urge you, check it out if you've got a mountain bike. Alright, we are coming to our turn off. So it's a great little area here if you're on a bike, or even if you're just for a meet up with a group. I see something over here that I just want to check out. It's like this big fallen tree with a hole in it. A tree with a hole. And this guy looks like he's from the Muppets, you know, that big hairy creature. Yeah, okay. It's only a dead tree, but still pretty cool. So for this, we will be following this mountain bike trail. And this is the fastest way to get there. What an amazing little section, isn't it? It's like, feels very eerie to walk in all these very thin trees. Yeah, if you ever ride through here at night time with the torch up on your bike, it's quite an amazing feeling riding through this forest. Can't believe this guy built a hut in this place. I mean, there's all tracks and trails through it now, which are kind of relatively okay. But can you just imagine, you know, 100 or so years ago, what kind of tracks and trails there would have been back then. All right, we're just about there. There's a massive easement that runs from here to here, west to east. Now let's check out the hut just from the front side, which is just over here. There it is. Our friend John the Russian's old place. This is his pad. Now check it out. This is the remains of an old stone hut built in the early 1900s by a person locally known as John the Russian or John the Austrian, arriving in the Redlands early in the 20th century. John the Russian / Austrian was an itinerant who travelled around pushing a wheelbarrow containing supplies. He worked as a fruit picker in the orchards around Redland Bay and built this stone hut where he stayed for an indefinite period before moving on again. He spent his last days at the Dunwich Benevolent Asylum and is thought to have been buried in Dunwich Cemetery. This picture portrays horse riders visiting the stone hut in the 1980s. Fire, falling trees and vandals have since taken their toll on the walls of the hut since this time, with only the lower parts of the wall existing today. You can see bullet holes in what was the stove plate where someone used it for target practice. These are old bullet holes. The walls are made mainly of local stone and mud mortar. Some bricks were used in places, but these would have been brought in from elsewhere, quite possibly miles away. So you can see what old mate's done. He's used some bricks here to form some corners of his dwelling, and the rest he's just used rock from the bush over here, just like that, and just stacked it on top of each other using mud. It's actually roomy enough. Like if you're living on your own, you could definitely make your home here. You'd have enough to have your bedroom there, put in a little laundry near there, window view right there. Over there would be my cooking spot, the kitchen, and the living room right here. A couple of years ago, I actually planted a trail biscuit with some money in it, just in this tree stump. It's still here. No way. No way. I wonder if the money's in here, because I'm keeping it if it is. No, this will still be good. It's still wrapped up. But there ain't no cash in here, buddy. I'm going to replant this now. Oh, yeah. Here we go. One of my originals. Yes, I hope you enjoyed that little romp to John the Russian's hut, little stone hut here at Bayview. Before we finish this video, I do want to show you just one more interesting thing here, and it's a yowie trap. To catch yowies that live here, it's a thing. Oh, here we go. This is interesting. I just found John the Russian's vehicle. Here it is. This is what he used back in the day. Sheesh. And all we thought was that John the Russian only had a wheelbarrow. He was a man of the times. All right, we are going to be going up a creek line, and then we'll find this big massive yowie cage. Let's explore. Oh, check it out, this is gorgeous. No water in the creek line at the moment. Oh, just falling trees though. Oh gosh. This is beautiful. it just feels so untouched. I think that's the beauty of you know, going off track, and that is, even if you're in like a local conservation park like Bayview, you're walking through these sections where nobody goes, just following a creek line, and it feels like you're the very first to explore these lines. There's no evidence of anyone having gone through here, no tapes, no ribbons, no nothing. And so it really is just a beautiful way to explore any sort of area in your own local neighbourhood or bushland. I can see I've just cut through now. There's like a road over here. That's what I want to get to, but even just that short, you know, 500 metres that I just did there, mate, it was gorgeous, and I loved it. This tree, wow, there's a big hollow section in it. How did that occur? It's like once upon a time maybe it got struck by lightning right there, but instead of splitting the whole thing, it like burnt out its inner core. Oh, right through. What's this thing? It's mushroom. I ain't eating that thing. All right, we're gonna go down bird cage. So 2 kilometers down, and I'm hoping then we'll come to this massive cage. There we go. My work here is done. Finally come to the cage. It's very interesting. It's been decorated. That is very, very cool. So yeah, they've set this up here at the end of the trail called Bird Cage. Come and check it out. Just don't get trapped in there. Help! Alright, that's enough of our adventure. Something that I just saw before, however, was a fox. A fox just came out up on the trail here just before, scooted out up onto the main fire trail, stopped, and then it saw me, and then it scampered inwards. It had a white-tipped tail, and it was quite cute, actually. As I'm just heading back on the boundary line of the park here, you can probably see a whole bunch of houses over there. That's off Beenleigh Redland Bay Road. It's called Shoreline. Whole new development, loads of new residential housing, all tight and compact like sardines in a can. Oh, hello. How do I get across this big thing? I'll show you how. Oh yeah. Just with a hop, skip and a jump. Crazy mozzies, I tell you what, they're everywhere. I've literally got to run to keep these mozzies from landing on me. It's an infestation here. Going down some really old overgrown trail. On the map, it's called Scorpion Trail. Jeez. Talk about not used. Not used in a long, long time. Follow me, everyone. I know a shortcut. This is a way off track. Come on. What's taking you so long? All I'm doing is I'm just following a straight line, and that straight line will bring me back to the native dog trail, which runs that way. I can see I'm coming down to a creek line now. How can I tell? Because you see lots of overgrown grass. It's a depression, and I'm about to get very wet. Okay, it's and there's a spider right there. Hello. skirt our way around a little. Here, check out what I've just seen. A banana palm. There's something about these, when you find these just in the middle of the bush, they kind of grow randomly, but they just look majestic. Let's see, is that a trail? It might be. I've had to just skirt around a little bit, and ultimately I've hit a trail. Here's our final leg home. All right, and here we've come back to the start point. Hope you've enjoyed today's little adventure to the stone hut, and just checking out another one of many Southeast Queensland's conservation parks. Let's hit the road now, head back home, enjoy my cup of coffee that I have in my car, and I will catch you on the next one.